Okay, this video is just a real quick tutorial on meetings and your meeting link. There's two things that you got to remember. Every time you log in, you go to your dashboard. Right over here on the right-hand side is your meeting room. And so you can set up as many meetings links as you want. In this case, I set up Dan's room and you can show that it pops right up there. If it doesn't, I can just type it in, Dan's room. Now, what this does is it adds this to your Meet uh, myconnectpro.com link and adds this onto it so that it becomes a unique meeting room. Now, two things. Number one, when you create a meeting room and you have the link, it becomes a permanent link to you. If you go and just click on that anytime without coming here, you can. You can, in fact, I've done it where I've actually, I'll show you. I'll go to my emails, I can go to my inbox, I can go down to, let's see where it's highlighted. Here we go. I want a quick access, right? So here's my meeting link. There it is, Dan's room. Now, if I click on this, no problem. I can go do that. There's only one issue is remember, I'm going into this meeting room, right? I'm going into this meeting room as a user, just like anybody else. And so in most cases, now there are situations, if I happen to be the first one in there, I can still set myself up as a moderator, but that isn't always the case. If you want to be in control of your meeting and you want to be the moderator, two things have to happen. One, make sure you get there early before anybody else. Number two is when you create the room, and I'll go here and I'll create the room, and then I click to join. Should be able to see my screen. It says join meeting. I'm going to join my meeting. And I believe you're going to see, okay, I'm now the moderator. So hopefully this showed up in our recording so you could actually see that. So I'm going to log back out. There we go. So two things. One, this is where you create your meeting. I can create Power Dog. I can create Dan's the Man room. I can, whatever you want to do. You can. This is where your unique room is. I might have a special event coming up, and I want to rename it for that event. I can do that. It's not a problem. But just once again, remember that when you log in, you're going to want to make sure that you're the moderator. Okay. What else? Let me go back and let's go back and let's just do this since we're in there. Click to join. So I'm going into my meeting room. I'm going to become the moderator. And now you'll see that I'm in the meeting room. Your toolbox is always going to be on the bottom. And because I'm the moderator, I can set this up pretty much any way I want. There's the three buttons here that has all your tools on it. If I want to make sure that people are coming in, all the people are going to come in are going to be muted, I can do that. I can just go to settings. Let's see, bear with me because I'm still learning this myself. No, we got to go over here to participants. There we go. I can add a breakout room, by the way, over here. Mute all, so I can click on that mute. So there's different things. You're going to have to play with this a little bit, but all your toolbars are down here. If you want to do a toggle view, so if you have, for example, 10 people in your meeting, you might want to toggle it so you can just hit toggle and you'll have all the different boxes up here. I can untoggle it. I can invite people here. There's my invite link. What else? What else? When you mute people, that's kind of fun. You just, once you get your meeting set. Now, here's something that's important. Go to security settings and hit enable lobby. And now everybody that comes into your lobby, you will approve. There's a little box that will pop up. You can let them into your meeting or not. And you can also at the same time mute them. So then if you have a meeting, everybody's muted, you could just simply say, look, if you have a question, you can just raise your hand. So down here, there's a little hand, and people can click on that, and will pop up a little yellow hand that says, "Hey, I want to talk, or I got a question, or whatever," and then you can unmute them and so forth. So there you go. Hopefully that will help a little bit. But this is where you do all of that creating. So remember, if you want to be the moderator, be in control of your meeting, this is where you want to come to do that.